Copy this. Share, copy this. Oh, British man.
Yes.
I'm so winded, but in a good mood. 'Cause I'm free. More Mapwreck 8. What? Do this. My Spotify playlist going.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. It's time to play Mapwreck 8.
No, it isn't.
Oh. What do we got here? It's two in my face. I get it out of the way. It's in the wall.
Let's go.
Alright. So last time we finished pretty much the idea of the first bulge, and now we work on the second bulge. The white wool's gonna be up here, but first the player is going to drop down from this minecart onto this platform, and they surely will not die of a 42 block drop.
Clang.
Twang, as they say.
Clang.
Oh, okay. Can these guys stop? Can you guys stop with the title commands? Okay. So, we are going to... We've introduced a trident. I think it's in our dev room. Let me go to the dev room. Trigger dev room.
We have a trident that looks like a sword, I believe.
Hold on. I know how to block off titles for everyone. TP BSM title at a time 000. There. Titles won't appear ever. Alright. Let me go back to the dev room and get the white item. Ask Sequex to make a beautiful little item for us. And so he did. It's a trident, but it's a wood sword. Do you want it? Here. Whoa, careful there. Someone brush snipe or command block? Let me move this.
Sword gone. There.
Let me move this.
Hey. Yeah.
So this is
Still
the
looks
trident
like,
from Described yesterday. I didn't really ask him to make it look like a trident, but it looks like a trident.
well, that's just what it does.
Yeah. I don't know if there's
It's
even
just
a
how
way
it
to do it. Alright, so you drop down here, make some dripstone stuff.
Delete annotation.
In the eraser part of it, you can like select
no,
it.
That's doing more. There we go. Okay.
Okay, we can make a... It's pretty cool what we can do. We can, Wait, let me try a note update. This. We can make like a staircase. And then under it... Oh, shit. Hold on. This is gonna be cursed. Look.
Very cool.
Yeah. This is cinema. So we gotta re-add it back. I don't know how to make it longer without like destroying the whole thing. Like, how do I make this? Like, is this gonna update it? Oh wait, it doesn't! Holy shit, it doesn't!
Little rocket place.
Yeah, it's fast
Kind of weird
place.
without the infinite reach though.
You could modify infinite reach. If you go in the alt menu, do you see the red chest in the bottom right? You can modify your infinite reach strength to
Yeah, let me do that.
like 20 blocks or
That's
something.
already only 15 blocks. It's fine.
Add something about grippers.
Grips.
Will do. Let's see. Oh,
There's a platform.
there'll probably be some slow spawners down here now that we've got a weapon. This one up here will probably be a... Actually, let me install the Mapwreck 8 resource pack so I can see the placeholders. It's pinned in the map.
There you go.
Oh, you have it?
I have.
Wow.
There is.
I'm installing the resource pack. Good morning, Enigma. I do not love mapping. I love compiling, but not Mapwrecks. I love compiling real maps, like quickfires and 24-hour miracles. Those are some real maps. Alright, I got the resource pack on in a sec. Oh, British man. Look at that.
Yes.
We got a spawner here. So this one will be slow, and there will probably be one here that will be fast. But I also want to, like any spawner, we'll do the map wreck thing where we throw a lever on it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, can you lower this placeholder by 1 block? How do you even get the placeholders? Trigger, place... Nope. Dev.
You press G.
Oh, I unbound that, hold on. Because my drop key is G.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was an option. But it is.
Is it miscellaneous? What menu is it under? Gameplay, no. I wish you could search for keybinds. Quick actions, there we go. To this button. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, there we go. Boom. Cartographer.
No,
Nope.
no, yes.
Quick PL. Quick placeholder. Spawner. Alright, we got a spawner placeholder in our inventory.
People like that, and then you can go something like two.
Make sure they can't parkour up the island. They always find a way. What was out of this? Why no wrecking? We are wrecking, unfortunately. Someone's got to get the area done.
What? No placeholders?
What? Let me boot up my thing on my phone so I could watch my chat without tabbing out. There we go. There we go. Now I can see Enigma's chat in real time. I'm gonna lower this and put water here.
And then there's a fly in here.
Mosquito.
Stop buzzing around. Leave.
So
Vamoose.
Slash kill it.
I wish.
I'll make it pour out.
I do like the vibrant blue water. Quite nice.
It is nice. A nice color.
A little bit of it.
Inventory is so full. Hold Brett for a sec.
An option in here.
We can just
Yeah,
make this a
that was an
combat
option
room.
here.
Oh fuck, forgot the infinite reach and bulldozer fucking goes insane. We can clog
Meow.
that back up. I'm gonna turn off infinite reach once I finish reclogging this room back up. Well, there's gonna be air pockets in this island, but that's okay.
I think what I want to do is something like
Some
platform.
doom strips.
Platform. Corners on the platforms. I'll be like, oh ho ho, how do you get up to the platform? Well, you're gonna have to break some more gravel staircases.
I love the gravel staircases though.
Something like that. And maybe how about that drop down? 24. That is too low. Well, that could be fun. You could do
Are
a
we
gravel
cooking?
blocking off of water.
Oh yeah.
It's a variation.
What the hell?
Okay, well, it's not really gonna work then. Doomstrip. Doomstrip creation in real time.
You saw it first. I don't really know what 8's gonna be, but I'm sure it'll be interesting. We're making the first area, so... And it's gonna be more of a... along the lines of Gluttony White, but for babies. So if you remember the start of Mapwreck 7, it's right here, actually. The start of Mapwreck 7. So it's gonna be kind of like this, but a more fleshed out version of this first island.
Smooth.
Yeah, it's my fault that the last bit of Gluttony is pretty laggy because of it uses quite a lot of Cartographer, and Cartographer wasn't meant to be completely used. It's like when you buy a car, they don't expect you to use the whole speedometer, but yeah, they don't like it. Apparently, society doesn't like it when you use the whole speedometer on your car. I don't know why. Let's see. Let me get rid of this. Also, as a callback to Gluttony, I was thinking about putting some campfires and cobwebs at the start of the map. But since this map is gonna be made for babies, we're gonna use extinguished campfires. So like, I think like this. Well, I guess I could just do this. Fill. This campfire. Lit. False. Why did that only do that one? Hold on. There we go. As a callback to Gluttony. That way you could just... You don't have to go through the whole thing. Well, actually, I'm gonna do this. That way you can just shift underneath it. Shift between them. Look. It's like Gluttony, but for babies. Look, there's extinguished campfires. I could even waterlog them if I wanted to. But I'm not gonna. That's gonna be the start. We're gonna make the rest of it pretty later. But for now, the area is gonna be these two islands. You go through the start of this. There's gonna be a thing that's gonna reduce your jump strength. It's not gonna actually be this offhand, but this offhand kind of simulates what it's gonna feel like. Where you have reduced jump. So you can't really jump up full... Oh shit, I updated some sugarcane. You can't really jump up full blocks. But that's okay. And you're gonna have extremely reduced mining speed, like 0 mining speed. So you can't really escape the island. You're gonna have to play it like it's an adventure map. And the water is gonna be like Mapwreck 7's Void Water, where it TPs you back to where you jumped from. So it's gonna be like a little bit of a puzzle map, adventure map, as a first dungeon. But yeah, like, with this offhand, you can't jump full blocks, so you have to do these little parkour jumps. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, we made this bulge yesterday, and now we're working on the second bulge. And the gimmick here is that at the top of the first bulge up here, you're going to get this wood sword that's like a trident. And you're going to use them here because we're going to be playing around with the mechanic that where dripstone can be shot with a trident to break stuff. So if we put like gravel on top, we can make like staircases like this. And that's going to be the main selling point of the second bulge. It's just going to be for white. I don't know if anyone else is going to even use it, but it's going to be available. I do work in bulges. And since we're going to be making it for babies, I'm probably going to get Minecraft player heads that are like arrows to point to where you're supposed to be shooting at and stuff. I was not a fan of how Ascended kept you an adventure for the whole... Yeah, it's more of an adventure map than a standard CTM that map. I'm not too big of a fan of the idea. And I'm also not too big of a fan of how the map is mostly walking. But the parts in Ascended when you're not walking are pretty fun, I think. That's I think the selling point I will give the map. When you're not just walking, it's pretty darn fun. Should we use like an indicator, like a soul, like let's use soul torches to indicate when there's a dripstone to shoot at, like
Just
I
put
don't
it
know.
on the gravel.
Yeah.
God, that still doesn't go all the way down. There.
Yeah, it's that part where it's like, it's that problem. Ascended has that problem as well, where it's like it's just like mediocre throughout the entire way. There's nothing really, there's no encounter that's particularly too exciting, and it's only when it's carefully crafted to be exciting. Like, oh, here's an encounter where it's just a boss fight. Like, it's cool and all, but like, it doesn't feel like chaotic enough, and that's kind of the fun of some CTMs. All right, so you cross here, and then let's see. I wanna make it so like you try it in the thing and it opens it unlocks a boat. Maybe we'll do that at the very end, because boat is kind of how you bypass the whole void water. So we'll introduce a boat at the top of where the white wool is. Creeper corridor. do that. That blocks the water. We end up here.
Kind of need to go up somehow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty crazy because CTMs, there's so many types in the range, not only in the range of difficulty from easy to hard and impossible maps. It's like there's like micro genres within CTMs. Like there's survival heavy CTMs, adventure heavy CTMs like Ascended. Like fucking arcadey type CTMs where you're kind of just like doing 100 different things, but not really. There's a lot. 2M is definitely a very good map as well. I also agree. We played that so long ago. When I was your Eris replacement.
Many eons ago.
I logged in because I saw the server was online. And then you teleported me into the middle of like red wool or something.
Straight the battle. Platform here.
Huh?
Hold on, look at this. There we go.
We tried not to activate target blocks. Surely, right?
I think so.
I'll give it a test drive. It does.
Yep.
Beautiful. Get some gravel. Stick some glowstone back here, and then when you hit that thing, it'll light up the spawner.
Bam.
Voila.
Way.
Lots of talented cooks. This is true. There's a lot of people. I would love to get a better view of the island, but the render distance on the server is so low. But that's okay. We'll put some webs here. Just to slow the player down a little bit. Make some stairs. We don't need to keep the player here for too long.
I've kind of done the loop. Gotta go up anyway.
Oh my god, fast place. This is not gonna be a trap, as much as I love trapping stairs. It's just gonna be a normal set of stairs. Oh wait, we could totally like utilize this over here. Make more of these.
Mm-hmm.
You deserve to be loved. Who put that there? How dare you say such a thing? Parkour.
Parkour. Easy parkour.
Let's see what else. I want to slip in a little target block where you can't really shoot from below because there's so many spots where you can very likely just hit a target block in advance.
It'd be cool to include a shortcut up somewhere.
The dev skip. Yeah, I was thinking about just squeezing like a ladder somewhere around here. We can just put an iron door and they can.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
an iron trapdoor.
Yeah. Probably just put a door here. And we can. Oh, this is off by a little bit.
Knock knock.
Let's throw a lever or right here.
Hello.
Good morning. Good morning. Whoops.
Orange is going to be quite a huge area.
It will be. It doesn't help that we gave them quite a lot of land, but yeah, like look how far it was supposed to go out. Like, why would we use this land over here? They wanted us to just make a copy of Mapwreck 6 white, and that's not happening. Like it was just like a beach area. That's not happening. No, sir.
There's this area over here, which should be where the monument goes. I don't even know who's making the monument.
Oh, it's rock and red. So you know that's not gonna be made until like 3 months into compile.
That's why it's blank. Let me see.
I don't think this really needs to be here.
This area. Pretty nifty already. Why is there an X on the floor? Why do I hear a bunch of chickens?
Must be
What is this?
must be the wind. Alright, we're not even, we're kind of halfway.
Not really.
Let's see.
Optimistically halfway.
Alrighty.
The aesthetic of this area too. There's not much gameplay here yet. I'm sure there will be. Yeah. Looks cool. This huge area. This wasn't here before.
Good morning, X-Dot. We are making Mapwreck. Number 8.
Mapwreck.
We have Pale Oak Trapdoor. Oh wait, can I... Wait, this is funny. Does it work? Look, we're above the other room.
Huh.
It's cool.
What's this? Go
Oh.
out at? We might not want to go out. Yeah, we definitely don't want to go out. In...
That's crazy. Put a block there. Oh, wait. Actually, you need this block here and these blocks here. Yeah, there we go. It's okay, we can just make like a interior in here. Maybe not that way. So center. Ooh. Made it too long in this direction. Disable that for a sec. There's my wand. I'm just gonna go the old-fashioned way for a sec. This room can go up a whole billion blocks for a sec. Puts that back down. There's the pail.
Why did you put water at the bottom of this ladder?
It's a water slab. Surely, I think the void water only triggers in real water. This is a slab. Surely if it works right, it doesn't catch here. Thanks. It's very useful.
Efficient.
Not much room to squeeze, but we can make it happen. What have we not done yet?
That's something.
Oh, I cannot go that way. Can go this way. Oh, maybe not that much, but
Droip stone?
droip.
Not a thing.
Work. What? There we go.
You missed.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have it be 4 tall. Smooth tree. And then same kind of thing here. How to get out of the room.
Fortunately, we can get out in any direction now, which is nice. Probably head out on this side because it's the closest to the outside.
do that.
So
That'd be another block
this'll-
but then...
This will be like impossible.
Yeah, because that's not gonna... There needs to be at least a block here.
Some iron bars
That
and
can go.
cobblestone walls. That'll drop. The no update. I need like a block that's like just the stairs. Constant stairs.
That can go up an extra block.
Beautiful.
It's plenty fine.
Nice symmetry.
Oops. Put that back.
We're almost there. Hmm.
Fire evening. Oh, fine evening. It's also fire. It's both.
Where's the fire?
In the evening.
Have you seen this? In the in the part where it's
6 a.m.
no, the part where over here where I put the I will delete this later. Someone put the truth lie sign.
Yeah, oh yeah, I still have.
Ah! He fucking slash killed me.
And there's an X to doubt as well.
Where is he? Oh. Oh. Oh! Alright, I think the rest of this can just be normal combat, you know? Normal, digestible, you know? Like, we can make this go up like one more floor of like stuff, and then we can just have like a big fat cylinder that goes to the top of the thing. Yeah, let me make the
Combat
cylinder.
room.
Slash sil air. So like 7, 15.
The eternal cylinder.
Oh, that was a little too much. Let's do 5. 10. Yeah. fast place on.
Oh. Looks nice.
Boom.
How do you set up a cemetery again? I forgot.
You go in the 0th hotbar slot, you hold Alt, it's the very top one.
Oh yeah, this thing.
You like right click it like here. And then you do Control F in the to pick the axis. So you want to do it in that direction and that direction.
I got it.
Word.
Word! Bruh!
Bro. Radical, dude! You ever played the Star Chart series? You ever heard the radical axolotl, Render XR? Maxolotl.
I gotta play the final map.
Oh. There's a
know
final
how the
map?
story
They ended the series? What? It's not 100 seasons of Star Chart?
I don't think so.
No.
So rapid. So good. Some more of these again. Color. Splash of color in the room. Why does water not get mirrored? That's strange.
Hubba hubba. Hubba hubba. You know what I'm saying?
No?
You know.
Oh, what? That's too high up. No, I can't. Loggity log log log. Plackety plack plack plack. Oh, that's also off. Stop that. Stop being off. Stop being on. Perfect.
You know, if you had if you have an axiom symmetry point, you can't open chests, even if you have no axis. It just doesn't let you. That's how I safely. That's actually huge tech for when I have loot tables that I don't want to pre-generate in chests. I just place an axiom point so I can't accidentally open them. Wait, this is not.
Just... This is going to be a bit weird because why did I put that one there?
Oh, ice, it's fine.
Rotate whole thing.
Oh, there's a crumb of the wool box right there. Break that block, no one will know.
No one will ever know apart from all the people who are watching. All, like, 4 of them. This isn't gonna reach. It's fine. Sacrifices must be made.
Why can't I... Let me place this... Oh, did I... No, why can't I place this?
Unplaceable.
Oh, that's cursed. You can't place item frames when you have a symmetry point, which is what the placeholder thing is. So many weird interactions. You have a y-axis symmetry point? You're placing like...
No, it's block reach.
Your grief.
Good grief. It's fine.
Astonishing.
Got a nice...
There's a fox. There's a fox all the way over there.
What do you do? How do you do? Perfect.
Awesome.
Awesome sauce. With fries.
And here we can give them boats. So you don't even need to make it a bounding box. You can just make it so when you eat something, like a certain item up here, you become immune to the void water. Is Sequex online? No. I'm gonna ping him to make me an item. At Sequex, can you make me an item that makes it so when you consume it, the void water is no more? Alright, now all we have to do is do the aesthetics, and add secrets if we want. Oh yeah, and the biomes. So we can just simplex it. Can you do simplex and biome? I'll try it in a sec, but I'm honestly a little bit doubtful that it'll even work. How about I use these instead?
One zany ass starting area.
It is. But it is more interesting than the classic wood tool doom loop that we go through in every map.
For sure.
I'd rather do something new, even if it's worse, as long as it's different. Look, it's like gluttony. Have you seen this?
Hmm?
Except it's nicer. You can just shift underneath it.
Oh yeah.
You don't get burned as well. So yeah, we're gonna kind of match the vibes of this stuff. We got tough, we got pale wood, some end rods, leaves, which will eventually be affected by the water. We can use stairs in the floor and waterlog them.
I want to put a couple of trees up here, so as soon as you are unadventure mooded, there's wood right there.
Yeah.
Tree.
What do we want to call this land? It'll be rainbowy eventually.
I don't know, I'm terrible at naming things.
We can call it the chroma course. What do you think?
Yeah, not bad.
All right. Let me change the thread name. Edit thread. The chroma course.
Get some more of my
Alright, let me go back to the area. Bulge number 1. I don't think I'm actually gonna use these stone cutters. I just put it there because I thought it was funny. But that's alright. I'm gonna try a fast place. I don't want it right now.
slow place.
I will.
We'll do the slow place. Trying to be careful here not to hit any other areas in the crossfire.
You're much kinder than other people I've seen. They love sniping other areas. Gotta be one of their favorite pastimes.
I don't think I hit anywhere. Good.
I'm just gonna cover those. It's just not really gonna happen. Rainbow Julius? Not bad, actually.
Rainbow Julius. That's a good one. some of this TNT that's over here randomly. I don't want this.
Why not? It's not gonna hurt anybody.
No. This is true. Why have we got just like a tiny bit of island or two down here?
I have no idea. Those can. You can put some on them if you want, but we don't need those islands. We can start renting them out to people who aren't area leads. Like, oh, you want to build something and you don't and you're not area lead? I got you. We got like a small like 5 wide sphere of grass. You can put an item on there. It's all yours. But for rent.
I'm gonna.
For rent. Astonishing.
Just gonna pop this one, I think. Oh, what? I still have the dang. The dang!
The dang.
The dang no update. Get rid of that. Not there. Not there either. Stupid fool.
Stack. 20 down, minus A.
I popped a pillar.
The Foptopus.
Here we go. Speaking of which, what? Hold on. Nope.
I gotta get like a macro for stuff. For commands. I'm just stacking things over downwards over and over again. I really just wish I had a bind for it.
It's a lot of pillars.
There are. It's a new sound for iron bars.
Clunk, clunk. Oh, it's kind of like the spawner sound.
Kind of, yeah.
A bit deeper than it used to be.
You getting EP already?
Happy with ending my stream here, honestly.
That's fine. We can probably just do the rest. Alright. I'll probably just keep going, but
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty much doing the same thing over and over. We've done all the...
Now,
Yeah.
exciting bit.
Yeah, we've done all the interesting stuff. The level designing. Now it's the boring part where we decorate. Now we will be accepting help. Because this is gonna take a sec. Richmond will probably end. I'll probably keep going until
Yeah.
a little bit, but we've done level designing and now it's time to decorate.
Thank you very much for watching. Hope that you enjoyed. Stay safe. Until next time. We shall see you soon.
Good night. Yeah, we can probably start putting decorative blocks as well, just stuff that you can't take stuff out like flower pots, but you can use empty flower pots, but not filled ones. We can even use well, I guess we can use decorated pots, but they have to be full. of an item. Because we don't want people to stick things in that they can't get stuff. Well, I guess they could try it out. We can use decorated pots in the second island, but not in the first one, probably. And if you do use them in the first island, they have to be full of items. I guess we can. Oh, Jesus! We can keyboard smash. Rage quit. God damn.
I don't know where the cat has gone.
You fucking smashed the keyboard over it? Jesus. Oh my god.
We haven't seen him in days.
What do you mean, days?
Days.
How have you not seen your cat in days?
He doesn't go anywhere. He goes into the kitchen, eats the food that I put down, and he goes back out again.
Jesus Christ.
The food's disappearing, so someone's eating it.
It's probably evaporating. You know. He's sick of you watering him. Pouring water all over his head.
Maybe.
Enigma has left. BSM has left.
To set up a sleeping bag by the food bowls or something. Anyway, I can catch him.
A trap. A fall trap. Enigma got hit with the Windows update.
Good luck with the decoration.
Thank you, thank you. I do have until Sunday, so I can churn this out slowly. Probably gonna go into the CTMC VC. Actually, no, I'm not. I think I'll just do my thing here. Probably go into the Zoblin verse though. Lung. Alright, good night.
Oh well, KVT stream.
Good night, British man. Alright. If you would like to join me and are in the Zoblinverse server, I'm in the Zoblinverse Lung. Because now comes the boring part. How long have I even been streaming anyways? Only like an hour. However, I am fresh off of a permafrost completion, so I wouldn't mind ending a little early as well. That was like 2.2 hours or something. Ooh, it's not what I wanted. Fix that in a sec. I want to add the things up here, but it's gonna look so cursed. I'm not gonna do it up here. I think we'll add like some that are just like attached to the island, but maybe on this bottom one. I don't really need it to go all the way down. Oh, we're not done decorating. That's why you have to come in, Enigma, and help carry Mapwreck 8. Because this is gonna take a sec. This is most certainly going to take quite a second. I really want. I don't think I'm gonna connect these. I'm just gonna have pillars that are pretty much. Because I'm gonna add leaves and maybe a bit more water and sugarcane. That way the biome simplex that I'm gonna apply to it afterwards actually has an effect. Good morning. Though I think I will end stream because I'm quite tired. But we got the layout for a bunch of stuff. Got the layout for the islands pretty much done. So yeah, I am gonna end stream. Yeah, I think I might join later tonight, but I am tired. So, good night stream. I hope you enjoyed. I will probably make a video, an edited video of Permafrost D6 because I did just finish D6 at last. But good night everyone.